What happened to Salt Bay?
Being an unknown butcher in Turkey to one of the most recognized
I never liked this guy. Never was interested in his content. Never even cared one time. The salt thing, never even bothered. I'm not sure how he got this famous, and even after a viral clip, maybe or two, he started opening his restaurants. And what he did in FIFA also, completely bad guy. No skills. He's very cringe.
internet personalities in the world, all because of how he put salt on steaks. But his meteoric rise would be matched only by his spectacular fall from grace, as his ego, overpriced restaurants, and tone-deaf behavior turned him into one of the most hated figures on social media.
Is it the best? No. Would I recommend it? No. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're actually going to go to this restaurant, okay,
And then his restaurant with the overpriced steak and all the gold and shit. And I think he was also, they also filed a lawsuit, right? Because he was scamming or something.
you're going to go in there, you're going there to be seen.
Nusret Gökçe, better known as Salt Bay, was born in 1983.
Although see, and then we see his family and like the photos with family and maybe he struggled. I will check now his story. If anything, it's only a 5 minutes video, but he did something at least. But still, no value added, nothing.
In a small Turkish village. His family was so poor that he had to drop out of school in 6th grade to work as a butcher's apprentice. For years, he worked in silence, learning his craft and dreaming of something bigger. In 2000,
With this emotional side now, when he's talking about his history, of course, you'll feel something inside. Yes, I hate his content. I'm against him. But still, he did something. We can't deny it. He rose to fame and then he destroyed himself, actually. I'm not sure if they will talk now about what he did in the FIFA, for example. How I think he was chasing Messi when they won the World Cup. And all of these things. And then the lawsuits, maybe they will talk about it also.
2010, he opened his first restaurant, Nusret, in Istanbul. It was a modest steakhouse, nothing special, but Nusret had big dreams. He wanted to create an experience, not just serve food. Then came January 7th, 2017, the day that changed everything. Nusret posted a 36-second video on Instagram of himself preparing an Ottoman steak. The video showed his theatrical cutting technique, his dramatic poses, and most memorably, his outstanding way of sprinkling salt. The internet went absolutely insane. The video racked up millions of views within days. Suddenly,
Shows you how we, as human beings, are sheep. We follow trends like idiots and we just make anyone famous.
everyone was talking about Salt Bay, the mysterious Turkish chef with the sunglasses and the mesmerizing salt technique. Celebrities started flocking to his restaurant. Leonardo DiCaprio, DJ Khaled, and
It doesn't make any sense. I swear this thing angers me a lot. Like, it's nothing special. Why did he get famous at the first place?
countless other A-listers posted photos of themselves getting the Salt Bay treatment. Riding the wave of his viral fame, Nusret began expanding aggressively. He opened Nusret locations in Dubai, Miami, New York, London, and other major cities around the world.
Money laundering.
Each opening was treated like a major event, with celebrities and influencers lining up to be seen at his restaurants. The prices were astronomical. A gold-wrapped steak could cost over $1,000, and even basic items were marked up to ridiculous levels.
Bad.
But people paid it because they weren't just buying food, they were buying the
And mostly I think it's promotions mostly. If anything, if any famous videos, trendy videos, it's all promotions maybe.
experience of being served by the viral sensation himself. Nusret's net worth skyrocketed. He went from a struggling butcher to a multi-millionaire restaurateur with a global empire. He bought luxury cars, expensive watches, and lived the lifestyle of a celebrity chef. But success went to Nusret's head in a big way. He started believing his own hype, acting more like a celebrity than a chef. His restaurants became
Exactly what's happening with Andrew Tate now.
less about the food and more about the spectacle, and customers started noticing. Reviews began pouring in about the terrible food quality. Despite charging premium prices, many of his restaurants served mediocre steaks that were often overcooked or underseasoned. The only thing that seemed to matter was the Instagram-worthy presentation. The beginning of the end came during the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. After Argentina won the final, Nusret somehow managed to get onto the field during
Yeah, exactly. This is what I was talking about. How the hell did he get in? Who allowed him? And why is he doing all of this?
the celebration. He aggressively pursued Lionel Messi, trying to get photos and attention while the players were trying to
And look at Messi's face. He was angry.
celebrate their historic victory. Messi clearly looked uncomfortable and tried to avoid him, but Nusret kept pushing. The videos went viral for all the wrong reasons. People were outraged that this random restaurateur was inserting himself into one of the most important moments in football history. FIFA launched an investigation into how he even got field access in the first place. The backlash was swift and brutal. Social media exploded with criticism, calling him attention-seeking, disrespectful, and embarrassing.
Poor guy who let him in. He lost his job, 100%.
Memes mocked his desperate attempts to get Messi's attention, and his reputation took a massive hit. As the World Cup controversy raged, food reviewers and customers started sharing their honest experiences at Nusret restaurants. The reviews where customers complained about ridiculously overpriced and mediocre food, poor service despite the high prices. Also, restaurants that prioritized Instagram moments over actual dining experience.
And this is exactly what happens in the Arab world, actually, in Middle East especially. You have the rich people or any decent Arab. They go to restaurants, they don't even eat the food. It's only because of the trend over here. 2 posts on Instagram, 2 posts on Snapchat, and then they're out. Literally, if this is not eaten, or at least half of it, when it goes back again, waiters eat them. The staff eats them again. Maybe throw them, but most of the time, and this is what I noticed also. My first job was in a restaurant. People used to order high bills and even tip. And then the food would return half eaten only, or maybe quarter eaten. Quarter, literally. Fresh food on the table, especially with Lebanese restaurants. When I talk about Middle East, with grills and all these things, half of the portions are always fresh, back to the kitchen. Even more than the half. So it's, I don't know how to explain this. How did this guy get famous? And as I said earlier, when he opens aggressively everywhere, then there are question marks. Maybe he's moving something.
Staff who seemed more interested in creating viral content than serving good food. The negative publicity began affecting his business. Several of his restaurants started struggling, with some locations reportedly closing or reducing hours. The novelty had worn off, and people were no longer willing to pay premium prices for subpar food just to meet a meme. His social media presence, once his greatest asset, became a liability. Every post was flooded.
And the sad thing is that he has experience. When they said that he was a kid and he started as a butcher, he has experience in restaurants and cutting and all of these things. At least food preparation, maybe. Maybe food preparation, yeah. But he has experience. Basic hospitality, man. He could have at least grew this restaurant to a level, to a Michelin-worthy level, maybe.
With negative comments calling him out for his behavior, his prices, and his ego. The man who had built his empire on viral fame was now going viral for all the wrong reasons. Today, Salt Bae's empire is a shadow of what it once was. While he still operates some restaurants, the hype has largely died down. His social media posts get a fraction of the engagement they once did, and most of the comments are negative. He's become a cautionary tale about how
he needs to plan the menu again. He needs to plan the menu again, strategy again. Maybe by marketing he can win again, but now it's difficult with what's happening with us also in the Middle East. It's difficult now. Plan your menu again. Go back to basics, especially in Turkey, in your country. It should be a cheap menu. Like any other takeaway, maybe kebab shop. Otherwise, he won't survive with this prices and like the level of marketing that he's trying to maintain. It will never work.
How quickly internet fame can disappear, especially when it's not backed up by actual substance. His story shows what happens.
Who the hell allowed him to even catch this? It's not even, it shouldn't be allowed.
Someone mistakes viral fame for
He should go to jail for this, I think. It should be illegal. How does a Turkey a Turkish national hold a World Cup won by Argentina.
Genuine talent and let success go to their head. The man who once had celebrities lining up to eat at his restaurants is now better known as a punchline. The guy who embarrassed himself at the World Cup and charges $1,000 for mediocre steak.